Look at this one I found. It says I don't really know what channel this is, but the person basically got like a Inside Edition investigates on psychic detective who claimed to find missing persons. Oh yeah, they've actually done this. I've actually seen this before. That they basically, psychics who basically say that a person is dead or a person is at a certain place and they just miss it. The person is just behind them because they're basically investigating the psychic if the psychic is right. Wow, it's wild though. It's really wild.
It is heartbreaking, a situation that thousands of parents find themselves in every year. Their child is missing. Grief-stricken parents will turn to just about anyone, even so-called psychic detectives. So Lisa Guerrero and the I-Squad put some prominent psychic detectives to the test. Are they selling false hope?
I would tell her that I love her and I miss her.
A tearful plea from the mother of a missing teen. John and Joanne Lowitzer have been searching for their 17-year-old daughter, Allie.
Damn, that's deep, bro. You lost your daughter? That's deep.
Since she vanished last year.
What do you think happened?
But when the case made national news, the Houston parents say they became inundated with calls from so-called psychic detectives. They say some...
Why? Why are psychics calling them? It's not them that's supposed to call the psychics. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just trying to get big. It doesn't make any sense. Psychics are not going to call you. You're the one that is going to call them.
Even showed up at their front door, promising their psychic visions could help bring Allie home.
He guaranteed me that he'd find Allie in 3 days. I mean, what parent wouldn't be excited to hear that you're going to have your daughter home in 3 days?
Mark Klass, whose daughter Polly was abducted and killed more than 20 years ago, warns families to avoid psychics, saying they prey on the desperate.
They descend like vultures.
And send police on one.
What the hell? Why did he stress the vultures part so? Why did he stress it so heavily? They descend like vultures. I mean, yeah, they do prey on the needy and the ones that are wanting to find their family members, but like vultures, bruh, chill out, bruh.
Wild goose chase after another.
Never in the history of the world has a psychic solved a missing child case. Never.
But countless psychic crime fighters, like Portland, Oregon clairvoyant Lori McQuarrie.
I actually know this Lori woman. I think she's still doing psychic today. Till this day. Like I
claim they've helped solve hundreds of missing persons cases.
I've been in business with this for over 30 years.
So
yeah, that's such a thing that you hear and you're just like, really? You've been in business for a long time? Bruh, then how the hell don't everyone come to you? And how come we never hear about your stories? I mean, the missing people that you found. Like, it is really interesting when you hear someone she's trying to say that she has experience, basically. And you don't know what's so amazing about being a psychic? It's basically, I'm talking about the money. What's so amazing about being a psychic is that the payout is a lot. It's $1 billion company, which is insane for something that is like reading people's arms or basically something that is reading people's arms or telling people about like what their loved ones are saying and all that stuff. Something like that is giving people $1 billion. That's crazy.
We decided to see what would happen when we asked a psychic detective to help solve a missing persons case. Posing as the
I'm shocked why they are not used to this, Psychics are not used to this, but it's not their fault, man, because like everyone is always trying to catch like a preacher, a psychic, someone that is always claiming something. No, seriously, people are always trying to catch like somebody off guard with like a camera or something, and it's still I'm pretty sure I'm shocked they are not like used to it already. Just crazy. They just allow anybody
Distraught brother of a missing child, we sent our producer, Charlie McElravy, to meet with Lori McQuarrie.
Hi, how are you? Very nice to meet you, Lori.
We showed her a photo of this missing girl, and she agreed to take the case for $400.
But I think it's solvable.
But what
The hell? $400.
Lori didn't know was that the photo our producer gave her was actually a childhood photo of me.
Really? That's you? What? You don't even look... Lisa, that's you? You don't even... That was a childhood photo of you. And you said... You told her that it's just like, oh my god.
And obviously, I'm very much alive.
Of course you
I
are.
don't believe she's alive. I'm sorry. I believe that it was a violent passing.
McQuarrie's sixth sense told her the girl was
6 cents. Wait, but before you determine if she's alive or not, what did you like? How long did it take for her to like look at the picture, glance at it, and then determine if the person is alive? It doesn't make any sense to just say, yeah, she's not alive anymore.
brutally murdered and sexually assaulted.
What the hell? Are you talking about someone else?
I think she was hitting
Well, just hitting her head with a rock. What the hell is wrong with this woman? Now you're just spazzing.
her head with a rock.
But her visions didn't end
I
there.
think she can be brought home.
Hey, she's dead, but she can be brought home? Okay, now you're just saying anything to make this guy happy. Come on.
Pointing to a remote spot on this map, she even said she could help bring her body home.
And maybe even a mile or two from there.
Then
Oh, like the body of the... Oh, I didn't even catch that. Oh my god. Are you serious? What is wrong with this woman?
next day, McQuarrie sat down for an interview with me to talk about the work of psychic detectives.
I just had a gentleman in yesterday. 30 years ago, his sister disappeared.
She soon began talking.
Maybe psychics count. Psychics, like, I mean, just... That's not even a sister. I mean, for someone that's claiming to be, I guess, powerful and shit, like, you would use your psychic abilities to be like, yeah, this is not your sister, and end of story. You're lying to me. You got a camera. I mean, if you did that, that would have been lit. Now, I would actually believe a little bit of the psychic abilities. You know, if she was like, yeah, you're that's not actually your sister. You're lying to me. You got cameras everywhere. Like, this is just crazy.
Talking about a recent case, but clearly her psychic abilities didn't tell her that I was the girl in the picture.
One of the first things I do in a case, Lisa, is I always make sure people know that if I feel the
Oh, she knows who she is. She knows who Lisa Guerrero is.
person is living or not. And
So you'll always know
Yes.
when you talk to a family member, when you start a case, you'll know if this person is dead or
Yes.
alive.
What? So wait, you're saying that you're not even trying to see the person? I mean, you're not even trying to like think more, ask more questions. At least, so you know the thing is that for you to investigate something, you basically have to ask a lot of questions. You basically have to answer a lot of questions and ask a lot of questions just so that you can investigate. If you're not gonna do that bare minimum, how are you just gonna be like, oh yeah, she's alive and she's not alive? Like, you can't do that. That doesn't even make any sense.
And that's the point, is that
Every time.
Yes.
But apparently
Every
her
time,
psychic
so-
abilities didn't see this coming.
Lori, I'm going to show you something,
Okay.
okay?
Man, Lisa Guerrero really likes doing this type of exposés. Oh, exposure.
Yes.
Does this
Oh,
girl look
exposing.
familiar to you?
Yes, she does. I worked this case.
This is a girl who you said was beaten and killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
This little girl is me. And you told somebody that she's dead.
Wait a minute. You didn't disappear?
Wait a minute. You didn't disappear. You're supposed to disappear. You're supposed to disappear so you can prove that I'm right. This is a joke. This gotta be a joke, man. Like, if you're gonna be a psychic, man, and like you're gonna like, or even be a pastor, there's just so much that you have to like. There's just so much that you have to know that this is beyond me. Like, basically, when pastors are acting like they can perform miracles, just don't do that. Don't do that. Just preach. Like, you know, just preach. When you go on and say this things like now she's trying to be like, wait, this girl, look at what she's doing. She's like, okay, yeah, I know I worked this case, and the girl is like basically the girl in the picture is basically like killed and sexually assaulted and beaten, blah blah blah. And then she now says to Lisa Guerrero, you're not missing? Like, of course she's not missing. She's in front of you. Oh my god, she's in front of you. So you want to be right so bad. Like, it's crazy, right? She wants to be right so bad that she's even like, you're supposed to come up missing. Come on.
I'm right here.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
How do you explain?
She said that's interesting. That's interesting. She don't really have anything to come back. That's interesting.
Being completely
I can't
wrong.
explain it. I can't explain it.
You're charging them hundreds of dollars.
You know what, dear?
Hundreds of dollars. You're taking advantage of desperate people.
I love this woman. I'm not gonna lie. There are just moments that I love her. Like, she's so. Look at that. Look at her. This thing. I love this. I love this. Look at, you're charging them hundreds of dollars. Oh, we're done. We're done here. You're done. Oh, you can't face a little bit of criticism. I mean, if you believe something so bad, you gotta be willing to defend it. That's basically how everything that someone believes, that's basically how they should act. If someone is gonna come out and like basically insult your religion that you believe so wholeheartedly, you have to have the, you know, courage and the conviction to defend it and say, no, my religion is right. No, I mean, she's basically, this is so weird. Basically, oh yeah, we're done. Really? You're done now? You're done, even though you haven't even gotten anywhere, bro. She's just asking you basic questions, bro. Just asking you basic questions.
Well, with a bunch of hocus pocus, aren't you?
I like hocus pocus.
No, I'm not. I think we'll go. Thank you. It's been an interesting experience.
What interesting experience? What do you mean interesting experience? What about the people that are actually needing your help, and you're actually charging them up to $500? What interesting experience? You want to act like Lisa Guerrero is the bad guy? You guys, these psychics are the ones that people are actually coming to ask if their loved ones are okay or where they can find their loved ones. You want to act like Lisa is the bad guy after you be charging money for people that are clinging up to hope? Are you serious? Is this woman serious? Come on, bro.
You all have a lovely, lovely evening.
Until I see my daughter physically, I'm not going to believe anything that any of them say.
All told, 10 different psychics told our producer that Lisa had been murdered. And the FBI says to Inside Edition that they are not aware of any criminal investigation that has been solved as a direct result of information provided by a psychic.
That was not hard to. That was obviously not hard to, like. Man, this is insanity, bro. This is insanity. Like, that was actually annoying, honestly. It's like she's not trying to act like Lisa Guerrero is the bad guy here. Like, no, I don't want any of this. Like, leave me alone. Like, what? Man.